Can you build big muscles with light weights? Hey, what is up, Fit Fam? Today we are discussing if you can build big muscles with light weights. And by the way, the answer is yes. So if you don't want to know why that is, you can go now. I won't waste your time any longer. So for those of you that actually want to know why using small weights can lead to build muscles, let's take a step back and talk about the three mechanisms of muscle growth. First, mechanical tension. Second, muscle damage. Third, metabolic stress. But today we're going to focus on metabolic stress and mechanical tension and how the both of them actually go along in a dance of tango between the two of them. And by this, I actually mean that if you use big weights that are heavy, and you do low to moderate repetitions, the mechanism of muscle growth that you will be recruiting is actually mechanical tension to the largest degree. And your metabolic stress will be low. On the flip side of the coin though, if you do low weights but high repetitions, you will actually be recruiting at metabolic stress and using it as a factor of muscle growth while keeping the mechanical tension at a low level. So you can see that these two mechanisms are actually opposites in the spectrum, and this is why they can actually produce pretty similar results. And by this, I mean that the muscle growth that you can expect from lifting, let's say 8 repetitions of 30 kilograms, would be pretty similar to the results you would have of doing 30 repetitions with 8 kilograms. This mathematically and in terms of this particular case of muscle growth is actually pretty correct. But now I need you to consider something before you go and do 100 repetitions of 1 kilo. And that is that metabolic stress isn't pleasant. By this I mean, have you actually tried doing a lot of repetitions of very low weights? Spoiler alert, you might puke. So, now that you know this, and you know that metabolic stress has its uses, but shouldn't be overused, what can you do with this information? Well, for example, you could stick with what you're doing right now, probably lifting heavy weights on a low to moderate range of repetitions. And let's say at the end of your workout incorporate 1 or 2 sets of high repetitions with low weights. Because these two mechanisms of muscle growth can actually be synergistic because they are so opposite in the spectrum. By this I mean, imagine you gave it your all when you are actually lifting big weights, and you cannot for the life of it do another series of big weights and low repetitions. But you could probably do some more repetitions with lower weights. And this way you can bring the most out of your muscle growth by using both these mechanisms in simultaneous. But this is only an idea. I gave you the knowledge, and now you do with it whatever you want. Just don't show it to Vince. Yeah, this is actual science. He mightn't feel indisposed after seeing this one. Yeah guys, this was basically it. Concluding, yes, you can build muscle with low weights as long as you're training close to failure. It is pretty much the same as training with heavy weights, but it's just not really pleasant for you to do it. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really did enjoy it. If you liked this one, subscribe down below, ring the notification bell, and we'll see you next time. Peace.